Welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I'm Greg, and this is one beautiful Backdraft Cobra. 427 stroker under the hood, and this green really reminds me of British racing green. She's looking sweet, it's deep, it's dark, it's beautiful, it's got metallic in it, and those white stripes really set it off. You can see all the stainless and chrome polished up. Now this baby's only got just a little over 300 miles on it, so she is just drop dead gorgeous. Barely even been driven. She's got the iconic 427 under the hood. We got the stainless steel pipes going down the side, just looking absolutely gorgeous. And then I really love the choice on the interior here. Those seats are looking sweet. Carpeting, of course, brand new. The 4-point harnesses on the seat belts. And this is the big and tall. Now the way you can tell a big and tall is you have this extra shelf right here, and then the foot box on the driver's side is actually dropped, so you've got a little bit more room for your knees down in there. Now these big and tall versions, I'm almost 6 foot tall, about a ½ inch short of 6 foot tall, and I actually have to scoot the seat up just a tiny bit in this thing. So if you're 6'2", 6'3", you're gonna fit in this one, and you're gonna have a blast, man. These things are just absolutely a blast to drive. Wherever you're going, you're gonna have somebody following you. You pull into a gas station, you're gonna draw a crowd. You go to a car show, you're really gonna draw a crowd. And look at the sparkle in that paint. Just looking absolutely gorgeous, man. That green is just beautiful. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we don't do consignment whatsoever. That means we own this car. So call Tom anytime and he'll tell you all about how easy it is to park this dream in your driveway. All right, it's Cobra time, baby. 427 power, side pipes, low mileage. Let's see, I think it was 330 some miles. Sounding amazing, driving amazing. Tell you what, I've done a lot of these videos and I think I say in it every time, one of my favorite cars to take to a car show, man. You want to talk about attention getter? This is an attention getter. First, they hear you coming, then when they see it, everybody's got to walk around and check it all out. Of course, Mr. Shelby really made a name for himself winning all those races. And he did a fabulous job building these cars. Now we can deliver it anywhere in the world. You just give us a call at 248-974-9513. Tom will tell you just how easy that process is. We can help you out with financing too. Around the corner here. Of course, these things corner like they're on rails. You can see everything down here on the dash. Everything working, looking good. Like I said earlier, these backdrafts are all made in a factory. So everything's wired and everything in the factory. So it all comes just like it should. The only thing that happens is the motor and trans get slipped in. Run a hot wire to the starter and to the distributor and away you go, baby. So we're gonna take this one back to the shop right now. We're gonna put it up on the lift so you can see how nice the bottom side is. And at Vanguard, we do that to every one of our cars. Not just the nice ones, all of them. So make sure you share this video with your buddies. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're always getting new cars in. Sometimes as many as 40 new cars a month. So keep a close eye on us. We're coming up on our main facility here at 15100 Keel Street, Plymouth, Michigan. So stick with us. We're gonna put this up in the air for you right now. All right, we're underneath the Cobra now, and she is pretty under here. You can see everything's clean as a whistle. I always point out the tie-down hooks. I always say, you know, don't tie it to a trailer. Make sure you drive it because it's just way too fun. Now, this is a Mark IV, so it's the newer suspension in the back. It's got the Mustang 2 center section, and then you can see all these trailing arms going in every direction. We got adjustments here, we got adjustments here, we got adjustments on the coilover, we got an adjustment up here. I mean, there's all kinds of adjustments for lining this thing up. You can see the bottom is clean as a whistle. We got our Tremec 5-speed here. We got the hydraulic clutch. We got the explosion-proof bell housing. We got a fuel filter right here in line. Everything under here is just as slick as can be. And of course, we've got the BMW suspension that they've been using forever. It does have manual rack and pinion steering. A lot of guys prefer the manual. We do have disc brakes front and rear, and then struts holding up the front. Everything looking slick under here. And then here's these tie downs that, again, I ask you not to use them. Please drive this poor car. But if you do need to tie it to a trailer, you can use these. Now the nose is very low to the ground. Keep this away from the curb. This car is about that much longer than you think it is when you're sitting behind a wheel. So don't pull up on the curb and screw up your nose. We got great looking tires here. These are the oversized knockoffs. I believe they're 18s. Always like the look. My memory sucks. 245/40 18s. Now these knockoffs, when you try to take these off, you knock them off towards the front of the car. This is your locking nut that's on the center. It tells you which way to turn it. And then this wire here, this is kind of nostalgia. This is what they used to use as a lock back in the day. But again, that locking nut will take care of that. This is for looks. You can see the side pipes are all stainless and they're looking sweet. You can see the paint work on it's looking sweet. One thing about these backdrafts is, of course, the frame, the suspension, the electrical, the plumbing, everything is all put together in the factory by guys that do it all day long, every day. 295/40 18s out back, and again, knock them off towards the front. Well, let's lower this baby down and look under the hood. All right, under the hood here, we got 427 power. Now, this is an iconic stroker motor. Now, they start out with a 351 Windsor block. They put a stroker crank in it to get the 427 cubic inches. You can see everything under here is clean as a whistle, looking like it's brand new. The Ford Racing valve covers, the weigh-in intake, the Holley carburetor. Now the Holley carburetor is a dual feed electric choke, vacuum secondaries. Everything's looking sweet under here. It's got aluminum water pump, the alternator's all polished up. Looks like we got MSDs firing the ignition. The overflow tank is stainless, all polished up. I love how Backdraft does these radiator lines here. They make them out of stainless, polish them all up. Electric fan, keeping it cool. I already told you about the manual rack and pinion steering. It does have power brakes, and it is a hydraulic clutch. Everything under here looks like it's brand new. She's an amazing ride, guys. So give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this little dream in your driveway.